What shade to deplore they made for the door, into the market alley by midnight. They made for the shaft as night reached its haft, no shadows to dance or were-rats to fight. The stone which they'd marked they found in the dark, by letter to fetter on their egress, a stone for to pry and spell for to scry, to better unfetter path to digress. Less girth for to prize with giant downsized, descended they down the narrow drop shaft. Plummet and duck, they pounced upon the muck, then onward to the stone arches collapse. A brief pause for light, lit torches for sight, as shadows did dance across the cut stone. Near 3 paces wide, sheer drops either side, what cascade below, haps best not be known. Tingle within, ere electric had been, the brightness unfolding made quite a start, as Loris of Drakmar, though useless thus far, bled light from his staff, thus indulging his art. Brilliant and bright was this magicked fey light, illuminating well he the chamber's full height. Off to the left, opposite the great cleft, arches of stone, illuminated bright. What mystery lay beyond yonder mists asplay, the secret once kept in this forgotten dark deep? Had hundreds of men labored here back when, their purpose in secret thus for to keep? A landing soft on spongy spore tailings, with caper enjoined thus tapered the noise. Drowned out by the thunder of tumultuous wonder, the aqueduct sundered, froth flowed with poise. With spell for to thwart the chasm abort, her billowing cloak silent in passing. A rope's beckoned she behind her let be, no warning gave she of her power amassing. Now down with some might hammered she a spike, to fasten a rope, her resolve inured. Across came the rest, the rope put to test, to divest this dilemma with progress procured. No pause to deride upon the other side, but for Morpheus to regain his prior size. Momentarily height returned thus unto he, for to be wise his diminution excised. The rest came then after, they across the collapse, a bridge of stone which had stood for countless ages, past awful and rot this sardonic lot, and on to a cave where had waited their wages. With tumult behind them the passage declined, downward it and away the path before them lay, slithering and listless, its path hidden by mists. There oozing in darkness what mindless thing prayed? With air now apparent, it coursing transparent, convulsing and pulsing, what course did it ply? What amorphous form, this terror forlorn, now dropped from up top in the wink of an eye? He quick with a frown spun derrick from town, bringing down with all his might his broadsword. This hack it ignored as it gurgled and bore the weight of the blade to its ascetic core. The hilt he thus dropped as he stood there in shock, and gazed at the thing which enveloped his sword. "Step back," now cried Eve as she rolled up her sleeves, as a bright searing bolt issued forth from her palm. The effort derided as her quarry divided, her spell misspent, thus resolved she to calm. Morpheus then frowned. He his great sword brought down, its only effect but to further bisect the thing on the floor, of which fell blows ignored. From fire wondered he could its quickness protect. Ever on station and quick with translation, passed Jenna the message of the giant.